Then, one day, something happened that would forever change the life of Princess Diana. An airplane mysteriously crashed into the churning waters just off the beautiful island's coast. Diana and a friend were standing on one of Paradise Island's many cliffs when the aircraft smacked into the sea with a thunderous force. Diana was startled, but what she saw next sent her into action.
That plane! It's unlike any I've ever seen.
Merciful Minerva! There's someone in there.
Floating on a piece of the plane's wreckage was the still body of its pilot. Head covered with a protective helmet, the fallen flyer did not move as the waves slapped angrily against the slowly sinking debris.
She must be badly hurt.
Diana shouted to her friend, her voice nervous yet determined.
We must help her.
Then, without a pause, the courageous Amazon princess leapt from the cliff towards the violent waters below.
I've got to save her before she drowns.
Swimming against the swirling current, it took almost all of Diana's strength to reach the unconscious form. With the pilot held tightly in one arm, Diana slowly swam towards shore.
She's barely alive. I hope I can get back in time to save her.
Once on the beach, Diana prepared to give the pilot artificial respiration. But when she removed the helmet, both Amazons were stunned.
Why, she's not a woman at all. What kind of human is that?
I think it's a man. Mother told me about them, but I've never seen one myself. He's quite handsome. But man or woman, we've got to get help. He's barely alive.
Without a moment's hesitation, Diana carried the pilot to the island's hospital. There, using advanced medical treatments and machinery, a team of Amazon doctors worked frantically to save the man's faltering life.
The tags around his neck say his name is Steve Trevor.
Diana said softly to the busy physicians.
Please tell me, will he live?
We're doing all we can to save him.
One of the doctors replied.
But he's swallowed a lot of water. We've done our best. The rest is up to him.
The doctor looked up at Diana and saw the sorrow in her eyes.
Princess, there's nothing you can do here,
she said, kindly. But Diana would not leave.
I'd like to stay by his side if you don't mind,
she said, as she solemnly gazed at the still body of Colonel Steve Trevor. Queen Hippolyta watched the scene unfolding in the hospital from the monitor in her throne room. She could not fail to notice the twinkle of love in Princess Diana's eyes. Deeply troubled, Hippolyta called to the goddess of love, asking for her guidance.
The unspeakable has happened. For the first time in untold centuries, a man has come to Paradise Island. Already our lives have been changed. My daughter has begun to feel love for the one known as Steve Trevor. Aphrodite, has this man come to destroy our peaceful lives here?
Suddenly, a cool, misty breeze swept through the room, and the goddess Aphrodite appeared.
Be silent, my queen, and I shall put your fears to rest. I have sent the man called Steve Trevor to your island of Amazons, and with good reason. The world outside is torn with war and hate, and the future of the very planet is at stake. Steve Trevor will live to go back to his homeland, but he must be accompanied by your strongest and wisest subject. Select your champion, Hippolyta, for she must join mankind to combat all the evils that threaten to destroy the peace of the entire Earth.
The next day, Queen Hippolyta announced the contest to decide which Amazon would take Steve Trevor back to his homeland, a place called the United States. After the proclamation had been made, Hippolyta called Diana to her side.
Diana,
She said sternly,
I forbid you to enter the tournament. It is your destiny to rule Paradise Island. If you were to win and leave with Colonel Trevor, your fellow Amazons might someday be left without a leader. I'm sorry, but my decision is final.
But outside the throne room, Diana came up with an idea.
I hate to go against my mother's wishes, but I can't bear to let Steve Trevor return to his society with anyone but me. I'll disguise myself so Mother won't recognize me. Then I'll be able to enter the contest.
The next morning, the games began. Trumpets blared as the group of competing Amazons entered the stadium. Each Amazon was proud to be a part of the contest, but as they walked by Hippolyta's throne, the Queen noticed that one contestant wore a mask to hide her identity. No one knew that Princess Diana had entered the contest, and only a few noticed the mystery contestant among the other hopefuls. But soon, every Amazon would wonder who she was.